Hello, welcome to the Lord Havoc Marvel Champions custom content extreme extravaganza. Oh, I stuffed it up. It's been a while. Hope everybody's doing all right. Taking care of yourselves, taking care of the people you love. I'm back with a new scenario, continuing my Star Wars content. I've got a new Star Wars scenario. The last one we did was Boba Fett, and he was doing Hoth and my other two scenarios are Hoth and what's the other one? Blackwing. But I've got a new one called The Bounty. This is actually a re-implementation of a Star Wars Lord of the Rings customization that I did. So the Lord of the Rings LCG. My most well-known one is the Trek one, Trek of the Rings. But I also did a Star Wars of the Rings. And I've translated that. I did a bunch of scenarios for that, and I've translated one of those scenarios into Marvel Champions. And I'm not sure if it quite works. I'm not too sure, because the whole point of it was that you were to track down, you had like a bounty. And you didn't know exactly where this bounty was. You knew who it was, but you didn't know where they were, and so you had to go track them down and stuff. And that works in Lord of the Rings because you've got things called locations. And in this game, you don't really have that. I guess the closest equivalent is environment, but it doesn't work quite the same way. Mechanically, the closest thing is side schemes, but then that didn't really work either. So I've been tinkering to sort of see how to sort of make it work. And also in the Star Wars Lord of the Rings, you don't have like a specific villain, right? The villain, you can make the villain show up later. You got enemies at the end stage and all that sort of stuff. But Marvel Champions, you've got the villain that's there all the time, right? So I've tried to translate it as best I can. We'll see how we go. The bounty is a rebel bounty. You choose them at random from this bounty deck. They're all rebels. High classified rebel targets. Just hope that you don't get Luke. Everybody else is decent. Like, he's a challenge, but not, nothing too horrific. But Luke is just a beast. Just an absolute beast. So just pray that you don't get him. So because it's a rebel, you come up across some other rebels before you get to that target, before you locate where they are. One of them is Varina Telos, who's a character from the Imperial Assault board game. She's awesome. She's absolutely freaky. I love it. She's awesome. So I sort of translated her into Marvel Champion style. And the second one is you come across Myra. So I thought I'd sort of integrate some of my RPG type elements as well. So Myra is the character that I played in a Star Wars RPG, who is a Jedi out of time. She's from the past. So she got put into suspended animation accidentally, and then got thawed out later on. Kind of like the Ripley alien situation. Like, she's floating through space in suspended animation for like 87 years or something. Is it 87 or 97 years? Something ridiculous. And she gets thawed out and then has to end up going back to RV-426 and dealing with that crap. So it's sort of similar situation as that. So she survives the Jedi Purge because she's floating through space. And she comes back afterwards. So she basically chose to sort of stay in hiding. So while you're sort of puttering around the galaxy trying to find your target, you stumble across Myra. And so she, of course, tries to teach you the error of your ways of trying to come across it. And there is a third. So the third target, so you actually go through all three, even in standard mode, you always get the two. And then you get the third, who is whoever your bounty turns out to be. So you draw your bounty, and you come to them. You have to try and track them down. Cool. Yeah, so we'll see how it goes. So to try and make it work, I had to do some sort of fancy stuff with the schemes. So we'll see how it go. I don't know. We'll see how it go. Now, the first playtest I did was Fett, because that makes sense, right? He's a bounty hunter. But then I got bored. I'm actually bored of playing Fett. Like, I've played Fett like every day for the last couple of weeks. I'm kind of done. It's fine. So I thought I'd give Han Solo a go. It doesn't make a lot of sense since he is a rebel. So I made up some rules just to make sure of that. So if you are playing a rebel, then it doesn't make a lot of sense thematically, but it's a game. It is what it is. But it just means that I can't play rebel or Jedi allies unless I'm using a rebel hero, which I am, so that's fine. And it also means that if my bounty turns out to be Han, then I'll just have to swap for another bounty. Like, I can't hunt down my stuff. I mean, I guess you could use the argument of like multiple universes and all that sort of jazz, but Star Wars doesn't really deal with that sort of stuff. It's not really a Star Warsy thing. Anyway, let's do it. The Bounty, a new job. And funnily enough, I'm hunting down Han Solo. See what I'm saying? Thematically, it's not very good, but it is what it is. Contents: Varina, Talos, Myra, and a random. See insert for instructions. The Bounty and Standum, a random third stage villain. The Bounty and Standum encounter set. Actually, does the insert even explain that? How to do it? Yeah, the scenario uses 3 villains, even in standard mode. Shuffle the 12 stage 3 bounty villains into a deck and place it aside. After the stage 1 Varina, Talos, and stage 2 Myra villains are defeated, first player draws a card from the bounty deck, reveals it, and places it into play as the stage 2 villain. I've already done that under the head, but you get the point of what I'm saying. Alright, now you can there's 2 ways to sort of go about this. You can either zoom through Varina and Myra, just basically just kick the crap out of them as quickly as possible, and then try and get through, and then that means the schemes actually skip ahead for you. So the scheme actually says, well, if there's no villain in play, then you need to skip part 3, which is when you reveal your villain. Or you can try and just let the schemes go through, which eventually then just reveals your villain. So I don't know, we'll see how it goes. Place the one modular encounter set: Hunters, Guild Safe House supports, Rebel Bodyguard minions, Bounty Clue attachments. Place the 4 copies of Rebel Bodyguard aside. The Rebel Bodyguards are the ones who defend Mon Mothma. So if you get Mon Mothma as bodyguard, as a villain, she has bodyguards that come up and help her out. The Bounty, shuffle the 4 copies of Bounty Clue into the encounter deck. The Bounty Clue is an attachment that you use. You basically just have to have a Bounty Clue in play in order to proceed, because that is you locating your character. So it's meant to represent, okay, I've found my character, my bounty now. I know what they are. I can just go straight there and just take care of it. While you have them with you, they have a bit of a bonus. You can generate an extra mental resource when you generate a mental resource. But then there's also detriments to having them. There's cards that take them away from you, and if you don't have them, then you can't proceed. So you need to have them with you. And they're kind of inspired by the Lord of the Rings quest, the Hunt for Gollum, I think it's called. Like, you have to find clues because he's tearing up the neighborhood, killing chickens and stuff. So you have to track him down. It's partially inspired by that. Yeah, and each player shuffles a Guild Safe House support into their deck. So I get one of these. The other one's probably in. Actually, you know what? I'll just take this one out of Boba Fett's deck. Oh, I made a change to Boba Fett as well. He was just too OP. It was ridiculous. So I made a change to that. Where is this support thing? It's in here somewhere. It has to be. No? Could have sworn it was in here. Could have sworn there was a safe house it left in behind. What's this? Nope. Momentum shift. Okay, alright, well, guess I'm wrong. I'll grab one from here. I'm going to name it so that I can find it easy. If I need to. Guild Safe House. So Guild Safe House is a support card that all bounty hunters use. It has three. Yeah, so it means that you're part of the bounty hunter guild. Exhaust this card and remove one guild counter to draw a card, and also this card to remove a guild counter to heal 3 damage. You can only use it while you're in alter ego mode, and once it's used, it's gone, sort of stuff. Alright, it's just the perks of being part of the bounty hunter guild is that you get the safe house. Alright. Excuse me. Let's do it. Let's go to stage 2. Alright. After resolving step 1 of the villain phase, which is when you add threat, discard the top 3 cards from the encounter deck, reveal any meanings and put them to play engaged with the first player. So there's people out there that are trying to stop you, namely the other hunters. And force response: if there is no villain in play at the end of the player phase, discard the scheme and move to 3A. So, like I said, if I can manage to beat Verena and Myra before I even get past this stage, before I even need to worry about this stage completing, I just skip 2 and go straight to 3. Because 2 is you trying to track. So this one, you've just gotten the job. 2 is you're tracking down the target, and then 3 is you've found the target. So we'll see what happens. So people who can't get rid of threat very easily, they're going to go the scheme route. More aggressive, combat orientated heroes will probably just knock out Verena and take out Verena and Myra pretty quickly. Although they're not the squeeze, what's the word I'm trying to think of? English language has suddenly left me. They're nothing to sniff at? Is that the phrase? I can't believe it. I've forgotten how to speak. But anyway, they're not pushovers, is basically what I'm trying to say. Alright, let's do it. Han Solo, or Captain Solo. Search your deck for the Heavy Blaster upgrade, add it to your hand. Shuffle your deck, make my own luck, discard a random card from your hand, draw a card. But before I do that, obviously I'll do the draw the 6 cards to start off with. He does have 6, right? Yeah. Alright, so I got 2 resources right from the get-go. That's pretty good, but no upgrades. I'm going to get rid of Smooth Talker and Surveillance Team and Enhance Reflexes. Try and get an upgrade. So that's 3. So I'm mulliganing those 3 cards. I did get an upgrade, but it's the one that I need the Falcon in play to use, so that's not the greatest. And trust me, he's not the identity card that I would have preferred to have. That's a shame. I have to fix up their colours. I keep forgetting to fix their colour scheme, their colours up. It's meant to look like that. Anyway, well, I'll still use his ability to find my blaster. There it is. Add it to my hand. So I've still got some of it, so it's not too bad. Alright, so I'm going to use Genius to put under surveillance on the scheme, which means, yeah, I'm going the combat route. I'm going the controlling the threat and just beating down Verena and Myra. So we'll do that. Well, smuggling compartment is of no use to me until I have the Falcon. I might actually, you know what? I might actually keep it just until I do get the Falcon. So I'll use that to pay for my blaster. I don't have any threat to clear. You know what? I'm going to use his special ability. Let's give it a go. I make my own luck. That's random. Grab a card. Smuggling compartment. I'm cool with that. Put those back in my hand and then draw a card. What do I get? Shootout. So that's better. That's much better. I'm cool with that. Let's flip to Han Solo. And oh, I forgot my charge counters. I need to get rid of that line. I was explaining this last stream. I actually don't need to have this line. Han's Dial Heavy Blaster is not scarred if it has 0 counters, because I need to get rid of the word users. If I get rid of the word users and just says comes into play with 4 charge counters, I don't need to have that sentence. So make it a lot neater. So I'll make that change at some point. Here, when Han Solo makes a basic attack, remove a charge counter from his card. He gets +2 attack against range and piercing. Okay, and discard a card from your hand. Place charge counters on this card equal to the cost of the discarded card. Cannot exceed 4. That's him just picks it up. So yeah, so I might as well go for an attack here. I might be able to take her out straight away. 2, 4. And use that for shootout. Actually, no. Alright. 2, and then use shootout, which gives me 6 if they exhaust the DL. So I'm doing 8. So already she's down. Maybe she's not that tough. Maybe I should give her more hit points. Make a note. Give Arena more hit points. Note number 1. Fix blaster text. Remove users. Okay, fix number 2. Give Verena +2 hit points. At least. Alright. I think that's it. Got 1 card left. Reset. Get 4 cards to pick up my hand size. Yeah, so he's holding on to the cards. It's just not recommended holding on to cards. There's really no need. I mean, I didn't get the Falcon, so it's fine. Got another resource. Bloody hell, that's pretty good. Can't complain about that. Okay, villain. Boom. 1. So after the first one, you discard the top 3 cards. If it's a minion, put it into play. All right, there we go. And number 3, my obligation. That's pretty cool. It's handy. Bosk comes in with toughness. So Bosk, 1, 2, 4 hit points. Bosk's attacks gain overkill because he's got his grenade launcher thingy. And at the end of the villain phase, heal 2 damage from Bosk. Cool. And then, if there are no villains in play at the end, if there's no villain in play at the end of the player phase, discard this scheme. There was a villain in play. I should have done that. The players. That's my side. Alright, Verena now attacks. She gets +1 scheme and +1 attack for each clue in the discard pile. There is none in there. So she's at 2-3. I'm in hero mode, so she's attacking. My defense is just terrible. Han's defense is bad. Yeah, so I guess I'm taking it. I'm just going to take it. I'll take the whole lot. 3 plus 2 is 5. Oh. After a minion enters play, deal 1 damage to that minion, which would have taken care of the tough. Because he shoots them as they come into play. But he gets to attack now, doesn't he? So I'll just take it. Yeah, I slapped her, she slapped me back. Encounter card is Unwilling Informant. Getting rough with this poor beady guy. That's a nice beard. When revealed, search the encounter deck and discard pile for a clue card. Attach it to a minion in play. If there is no clue cards available or minions in play, this card gets searched. If there is, I'm going to get one. When the minion with the clue attached is defeated, you may attach that clue to your hero. Cool. Alright, so I'll search. There's nothing in the discard pile, so I'll search in here for a clue. There's got to be one in here somewhere. There we go. Wink. I should give them all. Bounty. Jeez. Alright. Attach it to Busk. Okay. Alright, my turn. Okay, I'm going to strength to do Never Tell Me the Odds. It says choose a number between 1 and 4. Look at the top X cards from your deck where X was the chosen number. Of those cards, add all cards that have a cost equal to X, where X was the chosen number. So if you choose 1, you get a card. If it has a 1, you get it. If you choose 2, you draw two cards, and it has a 2, you get it. That sort of stuff. Which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do 2 cards and cost of 2. So 1, nope. 1. So there you go. That's unfortunate. Lose both of those cards. And then, so I guess the other one's going to be these 2 to give me Lando, who's going to give me Surveillance Team for free. So Lando comes into play with 3 Snoop counters. I'll immediately use 1 to remove that threat. And then we're going to kill Bosk. What's he got? 4 health. I could do that on my own. Boom. Bosk is dead. I get the clue. Ah, yeah. Bosk dies. And flipping to Captain Solo so that I don't die. Although, wait, actually, you know what? I might not, because Lando can block for me, and now I've got a clue. Yeah, he can block for me. I need to kill her fast, so I'm not going to flip. Reset, and then get my 5 cards. Luke as a support, that's pretty cool. And Chewie, that's pretty sweet. Why does that say Force? Why does that say Force on there? Okay, let's fix that. Chewbacca. Shouldn't have Force. So Chewbacca shouldn't have Force trait. Gotta fix that up. Yeah, it's a bit weird. Alright, everything's good there. Boom, discard the top 3 cards. Yep, minion, Underworld Thug. He immediately gets a point of damage from Han Solo. Number 2. Size game. Number 3. And Millennium Informant. Done. Alright. Varina attacks. Lando will block. 3-5. Lando dead. This guy attacks for 2. Have I got any defensive cards? Nope. Guess not. Taking the 2. After he attacks, add 1 threat to the main scheme. Boom. An encounter card is Forlom. He immediately takes a point of damage. When Forlom attacks, it attacks the friendly character with the fewest remaining hit points. That attack gains overkill and ranged. Killer droid. Coming for me. Okay, my turn. Well, I'll put Guild Safe House into play. I can't use it to spend. It doesn't get the resources, so put it straight into play. It's fine. 3 canners. Let's use First Aid to pay for Clear the Area, which removes 2 threat. And I draw a card. Let's see what I get. And I didn't need that. I did not need that card. I'm going to use these 2 to give me my Luke support. And I'm going to use Luke's ability to kill Forlom. Bye-bye. And Luke goes as well. And then I'm going to use Han's ability to kill this guy. I have to use a blaster to do it, but oh well. He's still dead. And then yeah, I'm gonna flip to safe house. Use my safe house. I'm gonna heal 3 damage. Oh, what am I doing? Exhaust this guard. Spend the counter and heal for 3. Ready. 6 cards. Cool. Boom. 3 cards. 1. Oh, there we go. Minion. Black Cursantin. The evil Wookiee. Well, not necessarily evil. He's just not a nice guy. Not everybody has to be a nice guy. Guard and toughness. Although Han's ability will hit him for 1, which will take off the toughness. And after Black Cursantin attacks and damages a character, stun that character. He's pretty beefy. So that's number 1. So number 2 is Underworld Spy. Number 3 is Rival Hunters. Cool. Awesome. Varina attacks. Oh no, she doesn't. She schemes. So 2 plus 2 is 3. 1, 2, 3. Black Cursantin will scheme. 1. I'm fine with that. And encounter card. Clue. Attached to a character you control. I've got 2 clues now. I'm rolling in clues. Look at that. Look at that. I got to use my clue ability. Generate extra resources. Don't really need it for these ones, but still. Well, I could recharge my gun. Oh, it's equal to the cost, not equal to the resources. Anyway, my turn. What do we do? What do we do? Remove 4th threat from a scheme. Doesn't remove the last threat. I get another minion. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to do that. Power of Justice. To boring conversation. Remove 4. And then I discard cards in counter deck until a minion is discarded. Reveal that minion. Okay. Oh, there you go. Straight away. Cocky Hunter. Takes a point of damage. Oh, no he doesn't. Because I'm not in hard mode, I'm in Captain Solo mode. That's a shame. He gets +2 attack for each clue card in play. There's 2 clue cards. He gets +4. Goes up to 6. That's no good. Let's use Millennium Falcon to pay for Flyboy Friendship and draw 2 cards. Let's do Guild South Safe House to heal 3. Use Surveillance Team to remove a threat. I should have done that. Oh, I should have done that before I played the other card. Boring conversation. I wouldn't have gotten this arsehole. Oh, man. Okay. I'm going to do Han's ability. I don't particularly care about any of these cards. Oh, actually, no, you know what? I'm going to use Informant to spend First Aid and heal it 1, 2, and then use Han's ability. So I lose Genius, keep this, and get a card. Shootout. Okay, that's much better. Flip to Han, and then use use Life Debt to pay for Shootout. Exhaust the blaster and kill this dude because I can't have him doing 6 points of damage. And then do 2 points of damage to Black Chrysanthemum. Ready. Get 5 cards. Okay. Threat. 1, 2, 3. All treacheries. Varina attacks. I have to take it. I've got no defense cards. So I'm taking it. 3 plus 2 is 5. And then Black Curse don't attack. Arctic attacks and damages a character. He will damage me. I've got nothing to stop that from happening. So 1, 2, 3, and stun. And then encounter card. A location. Insight 1. X is equal to the combined total of all ally and minion characters in play plus 1. So 2 at the moment. Search the encounter deck and discard pile when defeated. Search the encounter deck and discard pile for a clue card and add it to your hand. I think that's it. Yep. Cool. Okay. What to do here? I'm going to get rid of Enhanced Awareness and generate an extra resource. So that I got 2. And then I'm going to play Ahsoka, who draws me a card. Then I'm going to use this clue's ability to generate an extra resource. So 2 mental, and use Ram to play Ketsuo. Ketsuo is going to attack for 4. And take a point of damage. And then Ahsoka's going to bump him off. He's gone. And take 1. Han will attack him because he's stunned. That doesn't do anything, but at least he's got that there going. I don't care that the wheel's there. The wheel can stay there. Guild is going to heal me for 3, and that's it. Guild done. Guild safe house. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I had to flip to Captain Solo to do that. So flip to Captain Solo, and then that's it. Reset. Oh, these reset as well. That's pretty cool. That's pretty awesome. I have 1. I need 5. I got 3. I'll grab those last 3, and then grab another 2. So there's my hand, and I'll get an encounter card. Face down the encounter card for the next round. For resetting my deck, I got Smooth Talker. Plan B. That's handy. First aid, yep, alright. Cool that. Boom, 1, nope. 2, nope. 3, nope. Sweet. Varina attacks. Ahsoka is gonna cop it. So it's 4. Ahsoka takes it for me. And then an encounter card. Encounter card number 1 is Dengar. He immediately takes... Oh no, he doesn't. I'm not in Thinner mode. Oh man. So he grabs his toughness on your Dengar. And counter card number 2 is... Oh, another one! Wowza! Another toughness. Which reminds me, Ahsoka's not actually dead. Because she didn't attack before. She schemed. So it was 4. Pay attention, Dave. Pay attention. Yeah, so that's it. My turn. Alright, I'm in alter ego mode. Just gotta remember that. Four and 5. Okay, so I've obviously got to save Smooth Talker, so I'm not taking any damage. I'm going to use First Aid's mental resource and exhaust a clue to play enhanced physique. And use smuggling compartment to play plan B. Use the last thing on surveillance counter to get team to get rid of that. Oh, Lando was out. I actually had 1 more counter, not 3. So I'm now down to 1. Okay, that's good. And then use Ahsoka to knock off Dengar's tough. She's knocked out. Flip to Han and kill Dengar. Oh, I didn't need to sacrifice Ahsoka. I gained piercing. So Ahsoka's still alive. So I don't need to do that. I don't need to do that. Just remember not to do that. You know what? These guys are actually going to ignore him completely. He doesn't have guard, so screw it. Ahsoka's going to take off a threat. Katsuo's going to take off 2 damage. So now Ahsoka really is gone. Katsuo's got 1 extra damage. He's down to 2. I'm going to plan B. Discard a card at random. Sweet. Put it back in my hand and do 2 points of damage. Okay, Varina's gone. And now we're up to Mara. So Mara's at 10. Jedi. Mara's attacks gain piercing, 4-1. When attacking or defending against Mara, the attacking defending character treats their text box as if it was blank, except for traits, until the end of the phase. So you can't use any of your abilities. I think that's all I can do. So reset. Get 4 cards. Okay, villain phase. 1. Top 3 cards. 1, 2. Oof. This time he does take a point of damage. Got that. And 3. Oh, Boba Fett! Oh no! Toughness, villainous. When revealed, deal 2 damage to a character you control. The toughness won't happen because of Solo's ability, but he does still do the 2 damage thing, so I'll do it to Ketsuo. Sorry, Ketsuo. Boba Fett just shot you in the face. Alright, Mara attacks. I'm going to use Enhanced Physique to use Smooth Talker. First I'll just determine the damage. 4, 5, 6. Use Smooth Talker. Prevent all that damage and then draw a card. Hopefully it was another Smooth Talker. It was not. That would have been too much to ask. I don't think Solo's going to take this. It's too many. So I'm now going to deal with these 4 guys. This guy's hitting for 6. So him alone is taking me out. I've got nothing to stop it from happening. So that's the end of the game. Well, there you go. Too many bounty hunters. It's too much. Too much. Imagine a 4-player game with this guy. He'd be hitting for 10. That'd be madness. It's more than Boba Fett and IG-88 combined. I mean, already he was doing equal to IG-88 and Boba Fett. It was 6. These guys didn't even get to do anything. This guy's got villainous. Who knows what he's been hitting for? I mean, he could be hitting for 7. So yeah. Anyway, that was fun. Let's try it again. Gotta keep playtesting the beta. I don't think that was a fair indication of just how this quest is meant to work, or the scenario. Sorry. So let's do it again. Although, I mean, it did work though, right? I mean, because I was controlling threats so well, I wasn't never going to go to 2. Although pretty rare to go to, it'd be pretty hard to go to 2. So it was all about just taking out the main villains. And yes, I did smash her right at the start, but then I had to deal with all these bloody minions. So you got to be quick. Quick. So let's just reset this one. I'll stick with Han for a second. Oh, should I quickly make those changes? Well, at the very least, I'm going to fix Verena's health. At the very least, let's do that. Let's grab a file and fix her up. So there's that. Okay, so we've done that. Let's just grab the file. Sorry about that. Been very sneezy recently. I'm not too sure why. But I don't get hay fever as far as I'm aware. Okay, so let's grab Rena and fix her up. Cool. So let's put her up her hit points. There she is. 40 hit points. Not a big change, but you know. See how it goes. Let's grab these. Grab that. Grab that. Those back in there. Let's grab those, put those back in there. I was actually thinking of having the bouncy clues have some sort of detrimental effect as well as a positive effect. I was originally, I originally had it if they were both stunned and confused at the same time, that you lose the clue. I thought maybe that was a little too much to sort of follow, to sort of keep track of. Because I'm hopeless at keeping track of those things, but other people might be a bit better at it. I think you might do that. If you become stunned and confused. Because the force response doesn't mean a lot if you've got attached to your hero. Because you can attach it to your ally as well, right? So it's attached to a character you control. I mean, why would you ever attach it to an ally when you can attach it to your hero? Doesn't make really a lot of sense, right? So, and they're obviously never going to leave play, because if they do, then you've lost the game if you're playing solo. So, yeah. So if becomes stunned and confused, discard clue. So let me very quickly make that change. the character bounty clue is attached to ever has both a stun and confused condition. Bounty clue. Discard bounty clue. There we go. And it should also be limited to just the one bounty clue. Like, you don't need to have... You shouldn't have both. Yeah, you shouldn't be able to have two. That was a little OP. Being able just to generate resources all the time. Yeah, so I'll just limit one character. Limit one per character. And if you generate resource, you generate one additional as a resource of the character bounty clue is attached to at least play. Discard bounty clue in case as well. The character bounty clue is attached to ever has both a stun and confused condition. Yeah. What's better? Alright, let's save that. Okay, let's do it again. Let's grab... Well, there's already two here, that's right, that I know of. Let's grab that. Grab that. Let's just make sure they've actually got the name bounty clue so I can find them. So that means there should be two more in here. One, two. And this one. Oh, that says bounty clues, that's fine. And then this one. Put those in there. Give this back to Han Solo. Put that back to 0. Get that ready. Alright, get me my safe house. Backed up to 11. Alright, ready to rock. Let's do it. Done all that business. Yep, shuffled. Everything's got everything in there. Alright, cool. Let's grab my hand. Two resources right at the start again. Like, that's kind of freaky. Well, I don't need that yet. I don't really need that yet. Guild safe house, just tuck straight in. Actually, you know what? I'm in alter ego mode. I'm just going to draw a card. Here we go. Don't need clue the area yet. So I'm going to keep these. I'm going to get rid of these 3, see what else I get. 2 smooth talkers, very nice. Very, very nice. I'll keep those. Alright, search the deck for my blaster. Grab that and use first aid to pay for it. Still got to make those changes to the blaster and to Chewie, but I'll do that later. I think that's it. Yeah, I'm not going to use Han's ability because I don't want to lose my smooth talkers. I'm just going to immediately attack for 4. Screw it. Straight into it. Got that. Reset. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's my whole hand. That's no good. That's not right. Okay, well, too late now. So 1. I did the gun run far worse, bad. I should have done shootout instead of spending that to counter. Top 3 cards. 1. Oh, yep, minion. 2. Nope, treachery. And a minion. 2 minions. Oof. Okay, so this guy takes a point of damage, and this guy doesn't get his toughness because of Han. So there's that taken care of. Oof. Alright, arena attack. I'll see how much damage it is, and then I'll just take it, I suppose. Yep, 5. I'll do smooth talker. I'll lose genius to do a smooth talker. Prevent all the damage and grab a card. Alright, and then these guys get to attack. 2, 1, 2, retaliate, 1, 2, 3 from RG88. I could smooth talker again. No, I'll save that for Arena's big attacks. Alright, encounter card is a clue! Yay! A new and improved clue. It's pretty exciting. Alright, my turn. Yeah, I'll exhaust the blaster and spend endurance to kill IG-88. He doesn't get retaliate because he's dead. Oh, I should have added a threat because of this guy attacking before. And then Han will hit him for 2. So he's still alive, but he's taken a shot. And that's it. Reset. Get some cards. What have I got? 2, so I get 3. There we go. Not bad. Alright. Threat. Top 3 cards. Nope. Oof. He doesn't get his toughness because of Han's ability. And 3. That's fine. Good to see that go. Okay. Now, Arena attacks. I will see how much damage it is. 5. I'll smooth talker. Surveillance team. Play for smooth talker. Which prevents all damage and gets me a card. Sweet. And then these guys attack. 1, 2. Threat. And then Black Kirsten. Cursington. Curse Satan. SP for 3. 1, 2, 3, and it stuns me. This is not good. This is not good at all. Counter card. Down to 1. Assault. Villain attacks you. That's it. I'm dead. Okay. That did not work. That did not work. I'm going to fix up those Han cards that I need to fix. And then I'm going to go back to Boba Fett. Or Luke. Let's see how Luke does it. Luke hunting down his fellow rebels. Maybe he's turned to the dark side. Who knows? I'm going to take a short break and shall return after I made those card changes. Thanks all. Bye.